Hello once again, my fellow DZMC gaming subscribers. We're about to jump in on our Commander Slash has not gone yet. Maybe he sees the predicament and he's going to forfeit. I don't know. I don't think he's quite at forfeiting stage yet. He's got a bucks. I want to see that battle. Um, but we're going to jump in on our turn with Goldeneye. Looks like he just went about an hour ago, I guess, and see if he's going to go all in on the Pacific. And he did. Look at that. What do you buy? Two carriers and a destroyer. Okay. So that kind of vindicates me a little bit. I kind of was bumming a little bit, thinking, oh, he's online too. Thinking that I might have wasted these 4 subs, but I guess it's not really a waste. This is the problem. Okay. I won't lie. Gotta fix it. Two carriers and one. So he had nothing over here. Well, he took Iceland. Whoop-de-doo. You got nothing backing you up, pal. Heck, I can even think about taking all these stuff back. You can't outbuild me in India alone. Okay, so wait a second here. He's only got one bomber that can reach Sea Zone 15, and he's ways away. Oh, you know what would really piss him off? I built 2 destroyers and a transport. That's a good way, actually. That is a counter to this move, by the way. Anybody watching, again, this is a learning channel. Um, because Germany is in a very, very comfortable situation right now. It wasn't a tenable situation a while ago, or 2 turns ago, but it's fine now. Germany can actually afford to do that. It's actually a smart counter because that'll force him back this way, right? He's got to come back and fight that. He can't just send a bomber after it. He can go 1, 2, 3, and then land his carrier, land it all here on his carrier, and that gives me 1 extra turn of buying that'll outbuy him. Uh, so I could build a carrier myself and a destroyer. Make him really fight for that. He can't just send a carrier and 2 planes, for instance, or say 2 carriers and 2 planes to kill it. He'll have to send all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these guys can't reach no matter what. So he has to bring 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So he has to bring these 4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can only bring 4 planes and 2 carriers as an example. So only 4 planes can attack. So if I build a carrier, land 2 planes on it, and a destroyer, that's 4 against 4. Kind of like that too. It's a very minimal investment for the Germans, but if it saves Japan on this KJF, it's money well spent. Plus, no matter what, I'll be able to get 2 guys in the water, I think, or 2 guys on in Africa, and one of those guys will be a tank, I assure you. So let's what did he do? So yeah, he took Iceland. Okay, so now we've got to be really smart about this purchase here. So we're not building any land units at all. We can't. I do want a fighter, have to have that fighter. Now, how do we disperse 32? We're going to send 1 sub to kill this destroyer with some fighters. Um, we're gonna ignore this. Now he could go all in and go all in with the U.S. too, which again, it makes that purchase for Germany all the smarter, all the more smarter. Is that even that's proper, not proper grammar? So I think actually destroyers here because destroyers fight back. His whole purpose, I think, is to get to a point where he can bring all of these aircraft to bear on my fleet. And I'm not gonna take that bait. Even if it means giving up the East Indies temporarily, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring a transport from here and land them in the Philippines. We're gonna put all of our troops in the Philippines and destroyer block him. And then if he just goes to the East Indies with a transport, then he can do that. But if he doesn't, then I'm gonna have all of these subs. Actually, I don't even know if I even want to destroyer block him. Is there a better spot to be in? If he comes at me with, he can't bring all 9 to here if I go to the Philippines, because he has to have a place to land, right? He can bring 2 more. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And these attack at 1. I'm okay with that. I'll bring that fight on. I'm actually not even going to destroy block him. I'm going to welcome that fight. I don't think he can bring, if I'm not mistaken, he can't bring all of his fighters. He has to land them somewhere. So, actually, I'm going to bring this guy too up here. Take 1 transport, bring him here. And then 1 transport to bring 2 guys here. There'll be 5 total. We're actually going to abandon Borneo as well. We'll land them all in the Philippines. Let him pick which one he wants. Probably East Indies. But it's only temporary. All of this is for a temporary 4. I don't think I don't think I can counter this. So I think the best way to go is it 2 destroyers and that's not going to work out for me, is it? 3 and 1 and 1. Put the destroyers in C-Zone 60. They're safe from these 2 fighters, I would imagine. And this sub. So that's what we're going to do, folks. Bank 2. Airplane, 1 sub, 3 destroyers. And the reason we're bringing more destroyers and subs at this point is because subs can hit back. So if he doesn't hit the Philippines, we'll have our destroyers in here next. And then we won't be afraid to go down into these waters because, like I said, subs hit back, or destroyers hit back. He'll have to throw his planes against this fleet. And I'm okay with that. Heck, we can even let him have it for 2 turns, actually. It wouldn't even matter. If he wants to build a complex there, then we'll take it, and then we'll have a significant force to take that back. Not worried about the Americans yet. We might have to, but like I said, we can counter it with Germany here a little bit. And if he doesn't answer this, then Germany's going to have a fun time in Africa. Because he'll have to come down and answer it with these Americans. And he wants so badly, desperately, to send them this way. So that'll be fun. It'll be a good investment for the Germans, I think. So let's do that. Yeah. He's online. Not going to do anything with these guys. I think we're going to take a stab at this, though. But with my dice, who knows? I think we'll send 2 guys here. If we get a hit, great. If not, then we'll back out. Leave this alone. He's only got 1 tank because he's building mostly artillery. And we're going to send a sub, one of our guys here. Here. With our fighters. And do we use the bomber? I don't think we'll need it. Could probably use the bomber here. Or maybe here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or do we want to keep pushing him a little bit, actually? If we push him more... No, his stacks of 3s have been killing my guys. I'm not going to go at those guys. I would like to get Kazakh, though, so let's get him, because we can get him back to a comfortable position. Actually, we can actually put him on the Philippines. So I think 3 planes and a sub should take this out comfortably. Put everything here. We're going to back our transports up into C-Zone 62. They're safe there because we'll have destroyers here. That's going to be the plan. Sucks, but like I said, we have enough guys on the mainland. We're going to be fine, I think, there. Let's hope we win all these battles. Well, 2 battles, 3 battles. So let's go. All right. Oh, Kazakh first. Ooh, good thing we brought that bomber. And there he goes. It's automatic. That's like I expect it now. Oh well. Let's go. Oh, hit. Come on. Hit. Come on. Yeah. No. Yeah. Boy, this game would look a whole lot different if it wasn't for his dice. His infantry are just brutal. Should have backed out. Whatever. Oh, God. Okay. So we got an extra sub to play with. That means he can't just send a destroyer there now. He has to actually... Though he could, but he has to kill that. Everything here. And our defense profile. Yes. Defense profile. Change that to subs do not submerge. Okay. One of these guys is going to go back here. This guy's going to pick up these 2. Here. 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 One of these guys is going to go here. Pick up 2. And dump them off there. These 2 guys are going to go run away. Well, not run away, but pick these 3 guys up. Go here. These subs are coming down here as well. Excuse me. Okay, so here, what do we do? I think we consolidate as much as we can. Oh, you know what? I could put this Japanese bomber right here, and that'll prevent this. That's what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll have to come into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll have to go down here. He won't be able to go here. So that means that North Africa, assuming that we do this, will be ours for the taking, which is where the majority of the money is anyway, I think. So, yeah. Yep. Don't need it here. I mean, it would be nice to have it over here to fight off these guys, but it's... If it does this job for 1 turn, that's fine. Actually, I wonder if I could put it... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I get it all the way there? Hold on. Oh, I can't. Son of a gun. It'd be nice to put it in France. Okay. So the next best spot for it actually is Italy. Put it in France next turn, then I'll have to guard them. Do that. These guys going here. Going here. Here. These guys are not doing anything. Should maybe put a tank down there. Uh, 1, 2, can't reach. Everything's going here, so 15 guys. This guy's gonna go here. And I think that'll do it for now. Okay. Again, so the idea is to lure him into. Well, not. I mean, he might just send a single transport and take it, and sack his transport. In which case, then we don't even have to worry about his fleet anymore, and we can just take it back with our transports, sack them, and that threat will be over. Then we can run away and build up our fleet as much as we want, and then continue to put guys in here. So we'll see if he makes that mistake. If he sacks his transport, and doesn't build another one, then we don't have to engage this fleet at all, or this one. Well, maybe this one, but not so much this one. I just want to make sure that I'm destroyers. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're good. Fighter here, destroyers here, and subs here. Call it a turn. Failed invasion. I hate seeing that. Let's see if our good friend Goldeneye, who is online, will take the bait. Is he going to double down? Is he going to build all here? Is he going to build something here? Or maybe a token effort? He's got no transports coming back. And if he makes, he's actually not going to go down here anyway right now because he doesn't think I'm going to build a fleet here. He doesn't know that yet. So he's going to move his transports up here. In which case we can put our bomber in France and see how he responds to that. Obviously really protected as well, but no threats here. These guys are, they're not doing anything. Germany's going to have a rifle time because we've been building infantry, folks. We're not, well, he's building artillery. We're building infantry. Lots of them. So see how he handles that. Let's take a pause, though. We'll pause it here and see if he takes his turn. I'll stay online, and hopefully we can get in a turn. I got hibachi tonight, probably in the next hour, so we actually got to leave in an hour. Um, so we'll hang around as long as we need to, or as long as we can, until it's his turn, and then actually I guess I could just pause it the whole time when I'm gone. See if he takes his turn. But we'll be back. Hang tight. So I heard some clicking while I was out smoking a cigarette. What'd he do? So 3 destroyers. So I imagine they're going here. Oh, I forgot about the damn bomber. You idiot. Ah, well. It's not like I was going to be able to use those transports anyway. I thought they were down here. He must have moved one up here. And he's going to sack a transport. So he's got no more transports in the water unless he's going to put one here. So if he doesn't put one here, we can ignore that fleet too. And he doesn't. So, okay, so he's destroyer blocking me. Okay. So he lost a guy there, right? Did he? Purchased. Oh, that sucks, but it's not a big deal. Oh, there was nobody there. Okay. So where's his other guy? Did he only bring one guy with him? He did. What happened to the tank that he had? Didn't he have a tank here? Or is that in a different game I want? Or I think that might be the Commander Slash game. Okay, so he's got a toothless transport. We might take that back. Kill this for sure. I love killing destroyers. Here he goes again with his 3 guys. He likes to send 3. Oh, he's sending 4 this time. Let's see. Fight back, boys. Oh, there we go. So he lost one here too. Oh no, he didn't. Yes, he did. What do you buy? 4 and 3. Too many artilleries. Okay, so just as a, again, it's trying to teach here. This is the wrong move for Russia. West Russia, maybe, but even that's sketchy. Taking back Kazakh was okay. He should have attacked here and threatened here. He's got more artillery than he does infantry, I think, now, if that's possible. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's got 15 artillery. He's got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So he's got, it should be 2 to 1, not, or even 3 to 1 in some cases, but not what this is. Now his fighters are too far away. He's got 2 transports up this way. We're going to put our Japanese bomber here next turn to prevent that. So we are going to build a fleet. Because we're going to try and prevent this. And, you know, there are 2 Axis players here, buddy. I get to play too. Germany gets to play. So you're going to go 2 on 1? We'll do 2 on 1. You will zig, we'll zag. So let's go. Aircraft carrier. Destroyer. Transport. And we'll go, actually, maybe even aircraft carrier, destroyer, transport. Got to remember to put a tank here. And we'll put two artillery here. Or, yeah, 2 artillery. Okay. Okay. He's going to come into this game and see what happened. He's not going to like it. Kind of a little upset losing those 2 transports. Should have been smarter about that. Just all I had to do was put them here, but I wanted them here. But that's all right. Okay. We are going to smack this, and this, and this. I don't even really even need to hit this. Maybe I'll strafe it. Strafings haven't gone well for me. So I'm going to make sure to put a tank here. Don't forget to do that. Let's do it right now. Tank. All caps. Oh, I can't see. I hate when they put the message like that. Okay. I got to be careful because he might be able to stack West Russia. I'm going to bring in 8, 9. Actually, we can stack extract Ukraine here. 8 plus 8. 16, 17 against 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we'll strafe this. So let's strafe this with 7 and 4. Take it, it's not the end of the world. Take this with 3 and 3. Because we can land, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, and then we can hit these guys with this. Actually, we don't even need the planes there. Now we can hit it with the planes. these 4. I'm not going to move that yet because if this is too successful, say we get 5 hits, then we're going to need to protect this. So we've got to be careful about that. This should be enough to take this down. Okay. So 6, 15, and 11. I like that. Oh, see, I got to be careful because I'm not building guys, so I can't just move them out. We can move a few out. You can only bring 4. No planes. His planes can't reach. And hopefully we'll kill the Americans here anyway. So yeah, we'll be able to move some guys out. All right, let's go. Let's hope they all go well. I want this. Here's the strafe. We need 4 hits. We got 1. Here we go again, folks. I'm hitting it again. There we go. Now we back out. It was 4-4 though. Not really a great strafe, but again, in the comment section, I'm asking for you guys, is it me, is it perception, or is you just getting way too many hits? So basically, on 5, 6, 7, 8 guys, he's gotten 4, 5, 6 hits on 8 guys. That's not normal. How do it's hard to play a game like this. It's really hard. It's like I'm playing with one arm tied behind my back. It's not fun, and it takes the fun out of it. So out of 9 guys, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys, he's gotten 9 hits. 7 hits. With 9 guys. That's not right. I don't care how you look at it. It is not right. These 2 are going to go here. 1 tank is going to go here. 1 infantry is going to go up here. Now, these 3 guys are going to go up here. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. More than a match. For anything you can bring. So now, it's also 4, 5, 6 can hit this. And followed up by 4 more. 5, 6. So 12 can hit this. Instead of sending that guy there, we'll send 1 guy here instead. And then we'll 4, 5, 6. Send 1. Actually, 1. Actually, we're going to send 4, but we're going to send these planes here. We'll send them back here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Against 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8, 9. That's enough. Okay. 4 against this. No, we're going to send 2 here. 1 there. Seeing how all these aircraft are concentrated this way, we'll send this there too. I think that's the right move. Because he could send all planes after. He can send these 4. 9, 10. And that'd be suicide, but could do it. Try, I guess. I don't know. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Against 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Should be enough. Little paranoid about it. I don't like leaving my capital this open, but I don't think I've misread anything. All right, let's see answer that. How are you going to respond? Can't ignore it. He's got to put guys on the ground to prevent or take this. Make sure I have carriers before fighters. See, should have checked that. I do though. Probably would have been smart to check that beforehand. Okay. So you zig, we zag. I talk about that extensively in my videos. Anybody that's followed my series at all, zigzag warfare. If he's concentrating in a particular area of the map, then you need to concentrate on another area of the map, which is equally painful. And I think we just did that. He can only send 4 planes after this. 4 against 5, or 4 against 4. But more importantly, it brings 2 carriers this way, and he'll have to protect them. Because I could just hit these 3 next turn and build another carrier to have them land on it. So we'll play that game too. There's 2 Axis players, not just 1. You're not just going against this poor little Japan. We've got Germany, who's also strong. So let's pause it and see how he responds. And if he responds while I'm outside smoking a cigarette, I'll come back real quick because I want to watch him take his turn. All right, I'm back. I didn't hear any clicking, but oh, okay, so there we go. I really want to watch this. So now he could ignore this and come back and get it and go for the prize. See what he's buying. 2 and 2, so he's going back to Northern England here. 2 destroyers. Okay. And an artillery maybe? The build-up continues. There's a chance he could lose his destroyer here, though. He'd have to take a plane. He does not want to leave this open. Come on, sack your transport. Come on. Oh my god. I think you got it, buddy. I only need one hit back. What do you buy again? 3 and 1. And another aircraft carrier. So Germany's going to get guys on the ground. That's exciting. And we can build more ships too. So you want to go for 4 or whatever that is? I'll just take all 13 of these. Let's get a hit. Come on, I want to see the hit. Come on. Give me some dice. No? That was fast. Shit. Okay. Kind of hope he builds more carriers. Carriers are gutless against subs. How much do we have to spend? 35. And he didn't attack Burma. If you haven't noticed, I'm not using planes here anyway, so I will have no problem strafing that one more time. It's exciting, kind of a thrilling game actually. So, am I recording? I think I am, right? Okay, I am. Um, so we kill this, bring our destroyers down, bring the other plane to land on the carrier. Maybe take Kazakh. Because now he's only got 5 guys that can hit here. These guys can't. Well, 5 plus the bomber. So I think, I don't know if a carrier is I don't know if I need a carrier. And he has to keep buying at least 1 destroyer if he wants to keep playing this game. So, I think I'm going to build a carrier, though. 2 planes to put on it. And, dang it. Why do we keep going to land? Yep. Well, we have to do this as Japan, right? I mean, you can't. I mean, I'm protecting the money islands here. And I'll keep playing Ring Around the Rosie if you allow me to take Africa. Absolutely, I'll do that. Oh, I went offline. Come on, Goldeneye. I was going to call him Birdseye. Oh, come on, Goldeneye. We got to answer this too. So we have to build fleet. and a fighter. Okay. So we're going to take this sub, kill this. One of these subs kill this. We're going to take this plane. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this plane. These two planes. Take a stab at that. Can't really do anything about this. He'll have to come into here to do anything about it. He only has one more destroyer, so he can't block me. He's got some coming, but they're not there yet. And this bomber's going to land right here. Hope this is enough to kill these. Should be. Okay. Let's do it. Jeez. Hope my subs hit better when they actually come down to hitting. Nice. Okay. Maybe get a sub to actually hit here. That'd be sweet. My God. At least they're not getting hitbacks on their navy. He is on land, just fine. Can we get a hit here? There we go. Oh, finally. No hitbacks. He lost 19 IPC there. So the planes are going to go here. Oh, wait a second here. No. We're not landing you on the island. Get out of my way. Okay. These three guys are going to come back down here. Send one guy up here. These three guys are going to go here. Actually, we'll send one more. 3. Stacks of 3. These guys are going to go here. This tank's going to go here. $11, $12, $13, $14. He's got 8. Yeah. Now what he could do is decide to 1-2 punch me. So, you know what I mean? Like bring the Americans first and then the British. Hopefully I'll have enough to clean that up. It's the last carrier I'm going to buy, though. I'm not going to buy any more carriers. Even if he builds more. It's fine. We can even give up these 2 money islands, actually, and still be okay. Because Germany's going to run roughshod all over Africa, so... We just got to make sure that before we delve into the heart of Africa that we have enough guys to do it. Because, again, he can send planes after that and transport. But what we're going to do is we're going to take Transjordan or Egypt Probably Egypt. This way he can't come in. So these guys will be safe. We'll build more fleet too. Maybe add a ship a turn. That'll work okay. I feel like I should be pressing, but if I move these guys off of here, he's going in here, and I don't want that. We don't want that. So the whole premise here and why Japan can fight this off is because of two reasons. One, he can only build a maximum of 3 units here a turn, and he can only build here, and they're far away. They're always a turn or two away from the battle, so it gives Japan time, right? So, and the only caveat to that is if the Americans get to build a complex or the British get to build a complex here. Now, what he could be thinking of doing is destroyer blocking with the Americans here and landing here, and then destroyer blocking with the British here. Which is doable, but again, we can give up the money islands and still win the game. I hope. But he's running out of destroyers. And if it gets to it, I can get to a point where I can actually station like 4 or 5 destroyers or subs off of the coast here. And prevent any more building. Like sort of blockade C-Zone 56. Which I might do. You know what I gotta do? I gotta make another note for the bomber. I don't want to get hit by that again. Oh. Bomber in range. Oh, you know what? I can go here. Pick up this guy. Bring him over too. Ha! As many guys in the game as we can here. I don't think I've ever built a complex in the Philippines, but that's also an option. That'll match his output, and then Japan can match his output. That might be a way to defend as well. This is why you build the Kwangtung IC early and a KJF, but we didn't know it was a KJF, so it's not my fault. We don't want to build it now. It would, if I was going to build it, I would build it on one of the islands. So I'd build it here, so that it's not one turn away every turn to defend. I can put guys there each turn to match this, and then again with Japan, I can match what he's doing here. So it's a matching game. I don't have the income to keep up with both the US and the UK, but I do in the sense of logistics, because I always have an extra turn or two to build for the USA, and I can always match or double what the UK are building. So that's what we're going to do. That's our turn, folks. Aircraft carrier, fighter, destroyer. 2 subs. So he's got 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 against his 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No match. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I've almost got, not counting these guys, I've almost got enough guys here right now to take on both these fleets. So one, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're safe. Okay, let's see what the lead's like. 227 to 198. So we still got that 29-point lead. Still maintaining the 30-point lead, but again, it's all in ships and fighters. Oh, I forgot to move the Japanese bombers. Oh, that's going to allow this now. See, I lose the transports and I don't make this move. Oh, that was painful. That's dumb. Stupid things like that is how you lose games, Tim. Make sure our subs are not set to submerge. Okay. Well, he's offline. So we'll call this a turn, and then when we come back tonight, we'll hopefully he'll have gone again, and we'll be able to see what he does, and then we'll do what Germany's going to do, whatever Germany's going to do. Might even build another transport. If he's not going to address it, if he's not going to come this way, that's what we're going to do. We're going to egg him on. Well, I'm fine as a holding action here. We're in a holding situation until we figure this all out. That's fine with me. In the meantime, I'll just gobble up territory. At least that's the goal. So we'll call that a turn, folks. I appreciate you coming by and watching. Hit the like button if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate a subscription, or what do they call it, a sub, and hit the notification bell, and we'll keep these videos coming. Thanks, appreciate it. Catch you on Germany's round 7 turn.